Today marks 25 years since a Clemson student disappeared, and now we are getting a look at pictures showing what he may look like today. We're talking about the case of Jason Knapp, who vanished from his apartment in Clemson on April 12, 1998. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children released this age progression showing what Jason could look like at the age of 45. Jason was a mechanical engineer student at Clemson University at the time of his disappearance. Now, his car was found 9 days later, about 30 miles from campus at Table Rock State Park in Pickens County. Despite extensive search efforts by law enforcement, authorities were unable to find any signs of Jason. His mother says she created a scrapbook in his memory so that it can be passed down through their family. Knapp was also a member of Clemson's Pershing Rifles program. New members continue to learn about his life to this day. And of course, anyone with information about his disappearance is asked to call the Pickens County Sheriff's Office.